Traxxas ready-to-run nitro vehicles provide the excitement of real fuel-powered engines, with the convenience and reliability you can expect from any Traxxas model. As you spend time running and adjusting your nitro vehicle, you will learn how to set up your model for the given conditions and environment. These basic tips will get you started, but the manual included with your vehicle will provide the most detailed and accurate instructions for operating and maintaining your specific model. It is also essential for you to read and familiarize yourself with all safety precautions. In the box, you will find the fully assembled model, along with the transmitter, fuel bottle, tools, extra parts, easy start unit, rechargeable battery, and charger. Visit your local hobby store to pick up these additional items. See your manual for more information on after-run maintenance of the air filter and engine. The screwdriver will primarily be used to adjust the carburetor, which regulates the ratio of fuel and air going to the engine. The carburetor is set at the factory for general break-in conditions, and won't need adjustment until we take the vehicle outside and observe the performance as it runs. Most adjustments will be made to the high-speed needle, which regulates the mixture at high speeds. Turn the high-speed needle counterclockwise to richen the mixture, or increase the amount of fuel. Turn it clockwise to lean the mixture, or decrease the amount of fuel. Generally, a richer mixture will cause the engine to run cooler and provide more lubrication, while a leaner mixture means more efficient combustion and more power. It is important to get the right balance for optimal performance. The low-speed needle regulates the mixture at lower speeds, and is adjusted in the same way, counterclockwise to richen and clockwise to lean. The idle speed screw can also be adjusted to set the idle RPM of the engine. We will look more closely at making these adjustments when we take the model outside to break in the engine. Traxxas Top Fuel Nitro is available in different concentrations. The ideal formula for your model will depend on the engine size and driving conditions. 20% is a good choice for general use. Changing to a different fuel will usually require retuning the engine, so it is generally recommended to stick with the selected type unless conditions change significantly. Fully charge the included battery pack for use with the Easy Start unit. Install 4 AA batteries in the transmitter. Now install 4 AA batteries in the receiver. See the manual for the exact location in your model. Install the fully charged nickel metal hydride battery in the Easy Start unit. Now take your model and equipment to an open, outdoor location to perform the break-in. A flat, paved surface is ideal. The process can take an hour or more as you run through 5 tanks of fuel. Put fuel in the dispensing bottle and fill up the fuel tank on your model. Always close and secure fuel containers to prevent spillage or contamination. Power on the transmitter and receiver unit. Insert the Easy Start unit into the port on the vehicle. The location of the port varies by model. Press and hold the red button to activate the Easy Start system. Watch for the fuel to move through the lines. If the engine doesn't start after a few seconds, briefly place the tip of your finger over the exhaust outlet to prime the engine. With the engine running, the Easy Start controller can be removed. Since we will be driving at lower speeds, it's okay to run the vehicle without the body when starting the break-in. Gently pull the trigger about a quarter of a way back and accelerate for around 2 seconds before gently applying the brakes to stop. Repeat this process over and over, gently accelerating and then stopping. Avoid driving at high speeds. You should see a trail of blue smoke coming from the exhaust. If you aren't seeing any smoke or if the engine cuts out or stalls during acceleration, try richening the high-speed fuel mixture. Keep an eye on your fuel level and avoid letting the tank run completely dry. To shut off the engine, pinch the fuel line. The engine may take a few moments to stop. After running through the first tank, let the engine cool off for about 15 minutes. Refuel the model to run a second tank. You can now put the body back on the model and start the engine. As you run the second tank, gradually accelerate to half throttle for 2 seconds and then gently apply brakes. Repeat this process until you run through the second tank. When the fuel level is near empty, cut off the engine and let it cool again. When running the third tank, accelerate to half throttle for 3-second bursts and then apply the brakes. For the fourth tank, apply full throttle and then brake in 3-second increments, stopping gradually in a straight line to avoid flipping over. In models equipped with 2-speed transmissions, apply the brakes as soon as you hear second gear engage. On the fifth tank, accelerate to full throttle gradually over 3 seconds, holding full throttle for 2 seconds and then apply brakes. Make sure you have plenty of room to open up the throttle for high-speed running. Now that the engine is fully broken in, we can fine-tune the engine for optimum performance. Start by adjusting the high-speed needle. Turn the needle clockwise about 1/16 of a turn at a time to lean the mixture. Make a few high-speed passes and adjust the high-speed needle as necessary. Continue to lean the mixture in very small increments until you no longer notice any improvements in performance. At that point, richen the mixture by backing off the needle by 1/16 to 1/8 of a turn. When the mixture is perfect, the exhaust will emit a steady stream of blue smoke as the throttle is applied. If there is little or no smoke, or the engine cuts out during acceleration, the mixture is now too lean. Adjust the high-speed needle as necessary. If the model moves forward when idling, the idle speed screws may need to be adjusted. Turn the idle speed screw counterclockwise to reduce idle speed and continue to make adjustments as needed. Now we will adjust the low speed needle. As you pinch the fuel line, these engines should run for 2 to 3 seconds and then speed up before cutting off. If the engine takes longer than 3 seconds to cut off, the low speed needle should be turned clockwise 1/8 of a turn to lean the mixture. If the engine dies too quickly, richen the mixture by turning the low-speed needle counterclockwise by 1/8 of a turn. Start the engine and make a few passes to clear the engine of any excess fuel before making any further adjustments. When the low-speed needle is properly set, the engine should take about 3 seconds to shut off when pinching the fuel line. Now that the engine is broken in and tuned, it's time to have fun and test out the performance capabilities of your vehicle. As you continue to run your model on a regular basis and make slight adjustments, you will master the tuning process. Always remember to refer to the manual for specific guidelines. For more tips and tricks, watch our other support videos here on YouTube or visit the support section at Traxxas.com.